Okay, you're not ready for this one. Apple just dropped a date for the iPhone 17 that, if you read between the lines, basically tells you their entire September takeover plan. And I'm not talking about the keynote. I'm talking about a date that's so sneaky, so strategic, it's like they slipped it under the table while smiling right in your face, and no one's talking about it. Well, except me, because apparently I enjoy chaos. So September 9th, 10 a.m., Cupertino. Picture it. Tim Cook walks out in a quarter zip worth more than my first car. Crowds losing their mind, internet's frothing over the iPhone 17 lineup. We've got the iPhone 17 Air, the 17 Pro. And if Apple's feeling spicy, maybe they'll drop a new Apple Watch Ultra 3, an AirPods Pro 3, possibly. Because nothing screams new like charging you full price for a shinier charging case. But here's the kicker. While everyone's distracted by shiny hardware, Apple's real power move is hiding in the software. iOS 26? Yeah, the thing you're going to get even if you're still rocking an iPhone 11 with a cracked screen and 14,000 unread emails. Now here's where it gets delicious. Mark Gurman, who's basically Apple's unofficial spokesperson with more credibility than some official spokespeople, says the beta is ridiculously snappy. Translation? Apple built something so smooth your phone's going to feel like it just took pre-workout, and they know we're hooked. People are more excited for this software than the phone. Let that sink in. The thing you download for free is stealing the thunder from the thing they want you to spend $1,200 on. That's like people camping outside for breadsticks instead of the pizza. Last year, iOS 18 dropped exactly 1 week after the keynote, just before iPhone 16 hit shelves. But this year, I'm calling it Monday, September 15th, not Tuesday, Monday. Why? Because Apple loves ruining your workday. They want you sitting at your desk pretending to answer emails while actually swiping through new widgets like you just found out your ex is single again. And about that leaked keynote invite floating around, total garbage. I've seen more convincing fakes in a middle school hall pass. Apple doesn't need 87 drafts for an invite. This is the company that designed an entire ad campaign around a shadow of a phone, and they'll drop the invite when they're good and ready, and you'll still freak out. Now buckle up, because here's the rest of the plan. August 26th, the press invites go out. Apple's way of tapping the tech world on the shoulder and saying, clear your schedule, nerds. September 9th, keynote day. You'll see tweets like Apple just reinvented glass. September 12th, pre-orders open, the Apple Store app crashes, and we all pretend to be shocked. September 16th or 17th, reviews drop, and every YouTuber says the same thing in 14 different ways. This is nice. And finally, September 19th, launch day. Australia gets it first because time zones are a cruel joke, and you'll see the first just picked mine up pics before you've even had coffee. But let's not miss the point here. This isn't just about selling phones. This is about control. Apple knows iOS 26 is the gateway drug. Even if you're not buying the iPhone 17, you're upgrading your old phone, feeling the speed boost and thinking, man, if the software's this good, imagine the hardware. That's the hook. And they've got us, every single one of us, like fish staring at a shiny lure. Here's my prediction. The iPhone 17 will get its moment, sure. But iOS 26? That's what people will be bragging about. That's what your friends will text you about at midnight like, bro, did you see the new control center? This is the company that turned a camera cutout into a feature. They know how to make us care about literally anything. So yeah, remember that one date I teased at the start, September 15th? Mark it down, circle it, tattoo it if you're feeling unhinged. That's the day the real fun begins. And when it drops, you're going to look like the genius who saw it coming while everyone else was busy arguing about whether the iPhone 17 Pro camera bump looks like a stovetop. And hey, if you think this leak was juicy, wait until you hear what Apple's cooking for AirPods Pro 3. Let's just say your wallet's about to feel personally attacked. But that's for another video, so hit subscribe because I've got the receipts and we're just getting started. This is all what I have for today's video. See you next one. Peace out.